I'm putting 3 of the most iconic cruise line private islands into the ultimate showdown. Which cruise line's private island is the best? In the Royal Caribbean corner, perfect day at CocoCay. From Disney Cruise Lines, the legendary Castaway Cay. And representing MSC Cruises, the gorgeous Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. Round 1, Best Beaches. All 3 of these resorts bring incredible shorelines, but only one can take home the gold. These islands range from about 95 acres to more than 1,000 acres with miles of beachfront between them. Perfect Day at CocoCay, owned by Royal Caribbean, is a 140-acre playground with multiple beach zones and beautifully clear water. Chill Island and Breezy Bay are consistent favorites. One cruiser said, "The water was so clear, I could see my toes from 20 feet away." Disney's Castaway Cay is enormous, about 1,000 acres, but Disney purposely developed only 55 acres to preserve the natural setting. Serenity Bay is often called the best private island beach anywhere. And Ocean Cay, owned by MSC Cruises, is about 95 acres of land surrounded by a protected marine reserve that stretches for miles. MSC has invested hundreds of millions of dollars to transform what used to be a sand mining site into a Caribbean paradise. The result? Beaches everywhere you turn. And the bronze medal goes to CocoCay, which still offers beautiful beaches but can't quite match the other 2. We're awarding silver to Ocean Cay for its endless quiet coves and natural landscape. And for best beaches, I'm giving the gold medal to Castaway Cay for its unmatched beauty. One guest wrote, "Castaway Cay is the only place I ever cried when they called all aboard." Round 2, Things to Do. This is where each island shows its personality. Royal Caribbean makes no secret of it. Perfect Day at CocoCay is built for thrills. One cruiser described it as, quote, "a Caribbean theme park on steroids." Royal Caribbean initially spent about $250 million transforming the island back in 2019 and has invested even more since, including the new Hideaway Beach expansion. The water park features Daredevil's Peak, a 135-foot monster that Royal Caribbean calls the tallest water slide in the Caribbean. Plus, zip lines, wave pools, snorkeling, and the biggest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. Disney's Castaway Cay takes a different approach, family-friendly, polished, and beautifully organized. Bikes, snorkeling, lagoons, paddle boats, water slides, and trams all make the day easy and fun. And MSC's Ocean Cay is designed for a completely different kind of experience: relaxation, nature, and quiet. Snorkeling, kayaking, nature trails, and their signature evening lighthouse show are the highlights. Ocean Cay takes the bronze with its more laid-back approach. Castaway Cay earns silver for its family-friendly lineup. And for activities, CocoCay runs away with the gold medal by offering more than any other private island in the Caribbean. Round 3, Food and Drinks, because let's be honest, a great beach day deserves great food. At Royal Caribbean's CocoCay, the food options are surprisingly impressive. Multiple snack shacks, buffets, beach club dining, and a ton of bars. The chicken sandwiches have a cult following. Some cruisers swear they're the best thing Royal Caribbean serves anywhere. Disney's Castaway Cay offers classic Disney barbecue: burgers, ribs, chicken, salad, and fruit. It's simple but always reliable, and of course the service is pure Disney. Ocean Cay offers a few buffets and beach bars, and if you have an MSC drink package on board, it also works at most bars on the island, which can save you a lot of money. But the bronze goes to Ocean Cay for having fewer options, despite the great drinks package. Castaway Cay earns the silver for its consistent Disney barbecue, and the gold medal goes to CocoCay for its range and quality. Round 4, Atmosphere and Vibes. This is all about how an island makes you feel when you step off the ship, and honestly, this is probably the most subjective category so far. CocoCay from Royal Caribbean feels like a colorful, high-energy beach resort. It's bright, loud, and fun. Definitely the most theme park of the 3. Castaway Cay from Disney feels exactly like a Disney experience should. Clean, organized, cheerful, and polished. Everything just works, and that's not an accident. Ocean Cay from MSC Cruises is the polar opposite: natural, quiet, and truly relaxing. One visitor said, "Ocean Cay was so peaceful, I honestly forgot I was on a cruise." MSC imported 80,000 plants, trees, and shrubs to help restore the ecology, and it shows. The nighttime lighthouse show is a unique touch, and you won't find it anywhere else. CocoCay earns the bronze for being fun, but definitely the most energetic and crowded feeling. Castaway Cay takes the silver for its polished Disney experience. For atmosphere, the gold medal goes to Ocean Cay for its peaceful, natural vibe. Round 5, crowds and comfort, because let's face it, even a great beach can be ruined if it feels too packed. CocoCay can handle around 10 to 12,000 guests at a time, and sometimes it actually does, thanks to Royal Caribbean's massive Oasis class and Icon class ships. The island is built to manage crowds, but you will still feel them. Castaway Cay usually feels the most comfortable because Disney ships are much smaller, typically carrying 2,700 to 4,000 passengers. The island layout spreads people out beautifully. Ocean Cay can feel busy in the central area when 2 MSC ships are in port, sometimes up to 9,000 passengers, but you can always find quiet beaches with a short walk. The bronze medal here goes to CocoCay for being the busiest of the 3. Ocean Cay earns silver for offering easy escapes from the crowds. And for crowds and comfort, I'm giving the gold medal to Castaway Cay for its perfect crowd management. Just 2 more rounds until we crown the winner of our private island showdown. If you're getting some value out of this video, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button to let YouTube know you'd like to see the next one. And I also appreciate it a lot. Round 6, cost and value. Which island delivers the most with the smallest price tag? Because let's face it, you already spent a whole lot for the cruise itself. CocoCay from Royal Caribbean has the most optional upcharges. The water park can cost $100 to $200 per person, and the beach club can run you more than $250 on peak days. You can have a low-cost day, but everything around you begs you to spend. Castaway Cay is mostly included, but remember, you're already paying premium Disney prices just to be on that cruise. At MSC's Ocean Cay, most of your day, beaches, basic food, and island time is included, and MSC cruises are often significantly cheaper than their competitors, sometimes close to half the price on similar routes. So for value, CocoCay earns the bronze for being the most expensive experience overall. The silver medal goes to Castaway Cay, and the gold medal I'm giving to Ocean Cay for being significantly cheaper. Round 7, our final round, getting around. All 3 avoid tenders, which is major, let me tell you, but which one makes your day the easiest? CocoCay is large but extremely easy to navigate thanks to Royal Caribbean's modern layout and well-marked tram routes. Castaway Cay is the most walkable of the 3 and has the best tram system, multiple stops along the family beaches, plus a dedicated tram out to Serenity Bay. Ocean Cay is beautiful, but more spread out than the other 2, so you'll do more walking, especially between beach areas. And that's why the bronze medal goes to Ocean Cay for being the most spread out. CocoCay earns the silver medal for its clear signage and easy pathways. And for getting around, the gold medal has to go to Castaway Cay for its outstanding tram system. So which private island is best? Before I declare a winner, let me just say that it really depends on what you want out of a private island experience. For thrills and energy, Perfect Day at CocoCay from Royal Caribbean is unbeatable. For a polished, family-friendly experience, Disney's Castaway Cay is pure magic. For peace, scenery, and value, Ocean Cay from MSC Cruises is outstanding. But if I'm forced to pick a winner, it would definitely have to be Disney's Castaway Cay. Disney gives you the most consistent experience across the board with very few weaknesses and some of the strongest individual category wins. It may not have the most thrills, but it's the most reliably enjoyable day for the most people. I know I can already hear some of you yelling at me in the comments. I'm talking to you, Royal Loyalists. So let's keep the discussion going. Post your favorite private island in the comments below, and I may just use some of those comments in future videos. And if you want to keep the Caribbean debate going, check out this video right here where I rank every major Caribbean cruise port from worst to best, and you can weigh in there as well. I'm Patrick, your Port Authority.